Hi again. It's Tuesday, so you know what that means, Facebook Live time. So last week I talked a lot about bill negotiation, and I could talk a lot about that. But I'm going to switch a little bit this week and talk a little bit about dental insurance. So for the most part, unless you have employer-sponsored dental, and even then, it's not that good. Most dental insurances are not very good. Um, if you have an employer plan, at least you're not paying very much for it. So when you do the math, usually that does come to your advantage, even if you're only doing cleanings and checkups twice a year, depending on the size of your family and all that good stuff. But if it's an employer sponsored plan, one, it's better than you can get anything direct. And two, usually it's a PPO, so you have a broad range of networks, but there's a lot of dentists that do not contract with anyone and do not accept insurance. So if you love your dentist, I get it, but there's not really any choices out there for dental insurance then. If your dentist may file it, but it's not going to pay a whole lot. So then again, you do the math to see if it makes sense to actually have it. But I've also come across something else that's going to work for a lot of people. I had a client that I talked out of dental insurance because it didn't make sense for their family, a family of four, to cover it and pay those huge premiums. The premiums would have been like $120 a month for everyone just to get cleanings. So I explained, and plus the dentist she was using wasn't in network and they didn't want to change, yada, yada, yada. So we didn't put dental insurance in place. But then, lo and behold, their 18-year-old needs their wisdom teeth removed. Well, that's very expensive. If you know anyone that's done this, it's not cheap, even with dental insurance. And now the problem being is unless you have an employer-sponsored plan, that's a big group, there are waiting periods to have major services done. So even if I had put her on a dental insurance plan a few months before that, she wouldn't have met the waiting period, and she's paying a big premium and she has to wait to have the wisdom teeth out. So I came up with a solution. It's really a great solution, and you can check my page, Shake Up Consulting. I've put the link on there, but it's basically a dental discount plan. So, what does that mean? I have to go see? Yes, you do need to go see a network provider. But in this instance, their general dentist, they needed to see an oral surgeon. So I did my research and found a great oral surgeon that actually accepts the plan. So there's different plans to choose from, and I definitely would want to help guide you in that regard. But this particular plan was a big name insurance company, and how it works is you pay a flat one time a year fee, and that yearly membership fee gets you the discount. Well, is the discount worth it? Obviously, I'm not going to steer my clients to something that I think is they're going to pay more than what they get. Again, oral surgery, we're talking 4 wisdom teeth. If they're impacted, it depends. That can range depending if they're erupted or impacted. Impacted means under the gum, erupted means above the gum. And if they're in the bone, that's another more expensive procedure. You need anesthesia. And so you're probably looking at, $2,000, $1,500, $2,000-ish to have wisdom teeth removed. So for $120, we got the dental plan, and after speaking with the oral surgeon to confirm that they accepted it. And how it works is big name insurance company, if you have their actual insurance, they have if a charge is billed for $100 and their allowable rate is $75, then big name insurance company would pay your dentist the percentage of the 75. And if it was 100%, then let's just say they pay 75. So instead, you as the patient would pay 75, so you get a $25 discount. So I'm curious, I'm going to be posting once I get a little more information to show you the actual savings to protect their privacy. Obviously, there won't be personal information on the invoice, but I will show you how this is fantastic. There's no waiting periods, no maximums. If you know how dental insurance works, a lot of times there's waiting periods and annual maximums of anywhere from $1,000 to $1,500 is the norm. There's a few plans out there for big companies that have a $2,000 max, but even so, that doesn't cover a whole lot. And I found it very interesting that you could just pay for this plan, this dental plan, and get the same pricing that big name insurance company. So the dentist is getting paid either way. They're getting the same amount of money, which is why they take these plans. It's not having to use necessarily one of those chain places that a lot of people don't like, and I get it. But it's way, there's orthodontists in network, there's oral surgeons, pedodontists, endodontists, which is really great if you, whether you have a doctor in network or not, but if your primary dental person is not in network with anyone, this is a great way to get those expensive specialty services at a deep, deep discount. So you can jump on my page, JCAP Consulting on Facebook. I have a link to the DP plans. Always happy to kind of go through the math with you to see if it makes sense for you and your family to continue with actual dental insurance, or to maybe do something like this or a combination. Depending on the plan you have, there are a few dental plans out there that will pay regardless of where you go. You could maybe use a dental discount plan too. I don't know that you need to, but if you needed a bunch of work, that may be a choice. So it's just walking through the math, walking through your needs, and finding out what makes sense for your family. I think it's great. You don't have to pay a huge premium to get these services, and you've got your dental, you'll get a discount on every time you go to the dentist. So it's really awesome. So remember, JCAP Consulting, my Facebook page, Health Insurance 101, how to choose the right or select the right insurance for you. I'll make sure that the dental link is posted on there as well. That does link to a webpage for the dental. And again, I'm happy to review that with you. It's very easy to sign up and start saving some money. So I'll be posting more stuff soon. And have a great Tuesday afternoon and the rest of your week. See you soon.